Hi, friends. How's it going? Host Eric here. I'm talking with friends, people. I'm here. I'm live streaming. You're there. You're receiving the live stream. We're working together to experience feelings in our heart. The dampness of our moisture combines with a warm front and causes a storm, with rain pouring down on everybody. And everything's okay from then on. That's the story I'm telling. It's a story for you. It's a story for me. It's a story for everyone. If you don't believe in story time, you'll never become a real boy. It's that simple. It's a pretty simple equation. If you want to ever become a real boy, you need to believe in story time. Now, what I need to believe in right now is a couple of bong rips. I just woke up from a nap, feeling pretty rested, feeling more energetic than I did last time I live streamed. Starting to come back into myself from the post Adderall malaise that inevitably follows a binge of amphetamines. Um, one of the advantages of being FI polar, of course, is that I can handle the post-amphetamine malaise without a whole lot of difficulty. Would you like to sit down, my darling? Okay. Let me pull up the yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, my darling. So, hey, Hambone. Hi, email anthrax. I don't have a meat grinder. I thought about making Rachel chop it up really, really small pieces. But I decided against that approach. Which one would you like? Would you like the platinum or the highborn?
I'll go with the highborn since it's in your hand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you chop it up? No, email answer. It's too late to make gravy now.
Yeah.
It's too late.
It's way too late.
Yeah, or just take time.
No, that's why they say it's like a Sunday thing because you're like
Takes all
lazy
day.
around. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, we told my dad the plan. Oh no, email answer. Don't you start making work for me now. Oh no, mister. No, thank you. No, we were gonna make the gravy, but my dad called from the store and said there's no ground beef.
It's crazy.
And he was getting steaks. I thought about telling him to have the butcher grind them, but email anthrax, my hands are painted on actually.
Yeah, I need to charge my earbuds.
What do you think finger painting is? You're at work right now on lunch? Cool.
At least, some places open.
Somebody's working.
Yeah.
Nobody else is. Are you at work right now on lunch at the butcher shop?
Stop.
So yeah, it's pretty nutty. Maybe you
I'm
can.
sorry, guys.
You could transubstantiate some hamburger to me. That's a good idea. I'll transubstantiate this bong rip. There, you can do that later. There you go. Oof. You're right about that, EA Sports. Squirrel shit is nutty.
EA Sports?
Well, email them.
Oh, I thought like a person coming in saying EA Sports was actually like there. Yeah, I do. The Nintendo games.
No, email Anthrax. That's my nickname now for him. EA Sports.
I know.
I actually hate that company, says EA. Well, maybe that company hates you too. Have you thought about that?
Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, it's in the game.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. This Two Roots Pilsner.
It is good.
EA Sports it disappointed me when they lost the lawsuit about the college football game. I used to play that game all the time. Hey, you clear the chamber of smoke. Okay, well, that's definitely the topic of conversation in the coming week or so. Well, I mean, that's the ridiculous thing. It's like my dad called this morning and says we can't get ground beef, so we have to have steaks for dinner. It's like, okay,
Right.
well,
That's fine anyway. You know, that's
yeah,
how it was supposed to be.
yeah. We wanted to nap today more than would have been permissible if we were making gravy. I'm sure anyway.
Yeah. It's like in the category of it's a nice thought,
Right.
which sometimes that counts.
Well, and, I'll still end up making the dinner. I'll just barbecue everything.
Yeah. It's a nice alternative, I think.
Yeah, if we've got potatoes, I think my dad said we have some potatoes.
Oh, great.
I barbecue those, baked potatoes that way, or do that first and put steaks on.
Yeah. Sounds like a feast for a virus.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, Winston's mom. When I do steaks, I generally do them all the same. And here's how to do steaks properly. So you get your grill, your charcoal grill, assuming you got a charcoal grill like I got here, and you pile up the charcoal in the two side things, because they've got these like metal things that make little side containers for charcoal, and you fill those side things up with charcoal. You turn on the heat, get the charcoal all hot and ready for the steaks. Then you put the steaks all in the middle between the two spots of heat. So none of them are over direct heat. You give them about, 10 minutes, flip them. Another 7 or 8 minutes. And then about 2 or 3 minutes each side on over the direct heat, and then you're done. That's it. And they always come out about medium-ish, a little rarer perhaps, depending on how thick they are. Now, these ones seem to be fairly thin. No, I'm not going to do them all well done. These ones seem to be fairly thin, and I'll probably put them in the middle over indirect heat for a little less time. But yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to make steaks. I am the steak expert.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do them all well done. Email answers. Do them all medium rare to medium. I agree. Charcoal grills taste better than propane.
Mm-hmm.
At Kimberly's house, we had a propane grill. That's the first time I'd ever had one, and I used it plenty. But the reality is, God didn't intend me to use propane grills. I was born and raised on charcoal grills. I'm not going to marinate them in Coca-Cola and bourbon, Winston's mom. No, I'm not going to do that. Although that's not a bad idea, actually.
Like the cola.
I mean, I like the idea of marinating them in bourbon. It's fine. I don't mind cooking with alcohol. But, I might marinate them in something. Well, we definitely have bourbon right here somewhere. I mean, my dad's got shit tons of bottles of alcohol everywhere. So, I mean, I'd be probably more inclined to marinate them in wine than bourbon. But wine and pepper, salt, pepper. Like the thing about good steaks, and these are good ones, I think, is you just have to really season with a little salt and pepper, and that's about it. And then depending on it, people like it or not, you can have some like steak sauce or something. Pork chops are fantastic. Being marinated with pineapple juice and soy sauce. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Pork chops are a little harder to All right, Lucy D. How goes it? Does it go well? That's pretty good weed. I like it.
Me too. It's great.
Pineapple on pizza is great. I'm a big pineapple on pizza fan. Horse Mumbler and I actually have exactly the same taste in pizza. I was shocked to discover when I asked him, like, what kind of shit do you want on your pizza? He said the same thing I usually say. Well, I like pineapple and black olives, but I get whatever because people don't normally like that. I was like, you like pineapple and black olives too?
What?
That's my favorite pizza too.
Yeah, that's like so specific.
Mm-hmm.
I get plain.
You get plain.
I like it, yeah. I used to like basically live at Pizza Hut, so I like pepperoni pizza too. I definitely lived in the 90s.
Lucy C, are you pregnant? Is that what that emoji is? Pregnant lady holding her belly?
Yeah, congratulations. I have to say, I'm gonna be rude. It's a little weird to come here and tell us that. I mean, I don't really know you, so I feel like you're making us say stuff that's nice because you're pregnant. So just take that as a hint.
Okay, here we go.
I did say congratulations.
You did.
And I do mean that.
Why are people so
That's nice.
argumentative? No, it doesn't work. Hi, Nicolay Shea. What's new? Not a whole hell of a lot. Just chilling here. Rachel and I had a nap.
Yeah.
I slept for quite a bit of time there in that nap.
Yeah.
Did you sleep as well?
I did too.
Good.
That's sweet.
We are doing as everybody's doing here, hunkering down.
Yeah.
Apparently everything's shut down to hell. And
my friend's son is out of work for 2 weeks.
A lot of people are. I have a feeling that by the end of this 2 weeks, everyone's going to be like, all right, that's enough. We're starting to do shit again. Fuck you. This is ridiculous. I'm
very accepting of people's quirks as well.
Yeah, I'd like to think that I'm fairly accepting of people's quirks too.
I'm pretty quirky, so I feel like, we all have quirks.
We do?
I think.
Yeah. Will this get Trump out of office? Well, Ethan, that's a good question. I think that this disaster is the shakeup that it makes possible for some random guy like me to emerge and become president. It's a weird, unprecedented moment. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. And I'm 48 years old. There's been some weird moments in life that I've witnessed. I remember being a little kid and waiting in line in my pajamas, being in the back of the car waiting in line for gasoline during the gas shortage of the 70s. That was weird. I remember 9/11. That was weird. But nothing is remotely as weird as this. This is the strangest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like what? Forced hunker down?
I mean, I've never seen the world shut down before. It's very strange.
The PNP.
Hi, the PNP. It's like there's a lot of magical thinking going on in my head in general, and a lot of magic I'm seeing in the world. It's impossible for me anyway, to deal with all of this stuff without connecting some dots and seeing some larger meanings that would seem to be insane or representative of somebody who doesn't have a very good grip on reality. There's sort of delusions of grandeur or whatever you might say, which limits me from even talking about it too much. But suffice it to say that so something's meant to happen, and it's like, well, I just have to see how this thing plays out. At the moment, I'm still. I've got like until the way I see it, shit really kicks. Yeah, the only thing we can do is play along for now.
Rest.
Right. I've got a doctor's appointment next week, interestingly, which I made before all this nonsense happened. At that point, I'll get my meds somewhere around the 27th or something like that. Bacon makes a good point. Make sure to get food at your favorite restaurant before it's closed. Most doctors are canceling business and doing teleconferences.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I would anticipate that they'll call me and let me know what's going on or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably call me next week. Katie's back in here now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Close that door. Pretty chilly around here. Pretty stormy.
Yeah.
Pretty rainy.
Mm-hmm.
Black Swan event. USA won't be able to handle this, unlike everyone else. Deep psychological issues. This country is too new.
Let's. Okay.
No, I didn't get Corona. No ground beef means the store was out of ground beef. This definitely is a Black Swan sort of event.
I don't know what that means.
Well, okay, so there's this author who wrote about the way that things happen in the world, basically, and talked about the fact that for most sort of systemic big problems that we can't seem to solve, let's say climate change, that the answer is going to be some sort of black swan event, which is to say an entirely new approach nobody's thought of before and you can't anticipate. And that's going to change the paradigm so that from that point forward, we don't have to worry about it, for example. Like, let's say there was a huge volcanic eruption that filled the atmosphere with soot and cooled the temperature of the planet substantially over the next couple of years. That would be a black swan event that would render any sort of action on climate change unnecessary. Which was the title of the video. Well, because the store was entirely out of ground beef, so we're having steaks.
Is that Miss PNP?
She's underneath the chair.
Is she under here?
No, she's underneath that chair.
Oh, weird.
I see her all the way over there. Nicolay Shea, I wouldn't be surprised you have it too. I think I had it. I think I'm mostly over it at this point. My lungs feel back to normal. There was a stretch of time where I did feel like I had a lot of shortness of breath. I may have already had it. I don't know. Regardless, what goes up again? Again, tier. Right. Exactly, email anthrax. If we stop doing, we become a dead society. Civilization will collapse like this. Not sustainable. Absolutely not sustainable. Hi, Lobo for Rose. I didn't go to work today because I was with my girlfriend all day 2 days ago, and yesterday she started having symptoms. Well, I mean, you come from Frank James. How am I? I'm fine. Your boss is an old timer, huh? SC Polars are living it up. Oh. I doubt. So it would be nice to get some bots to be our slaves so we could be lazy. That'd be nice. Some robot slaves to do all the things. I mean, it's kind of like what cryptocurrency should be. It should just be a way. I don't know how long we're going to stream for. Not a super long time. Doubt your Jeebus. Getting bots to do our bidding would at one point become unethical and we would be back to the drawing board. Why would it become unethical? You were okay.
Thanks, breathe easy.
Breath easy, it says.
Oh, that's true. It is breath easy.
You mean for it to be breath easy? How do you deal with the unemployment problem? Well, look. I would say that cryptocurrency provides us some notion of how it is that people generate wealth without doing anything, right? Mm-hmm. So you can have your computers directed towards generating wealth in the capacity in some sort of way like cryptocurrency while you're doing whatever. We already have a model for which that works, sort of, So I would say, let's start with the idea not so much of machines doing a lot of work for us as doing specific work for us to make us money. With the HED immunity shtick, I don't know what HED immunity is. I'll get 2 rolls of toilet paper or 2. Anyone who can boof an entire bottle of sanitizer. I'm going to pass on that. Oh, now you're breathe easy. Any suggestions on a good phone for $3 to $400 New Zealand? No idea. So you give people a frivolous task to govern who gets money? That seems like a waste of resources. I mean, it's not the people who are doing the frivolous task, it's the computers, right? You own the processing power, you direct it towards something, and you get money for that somehow. That can, the exact specifics of that are, could play out in a number of different ways, I guess. I would generally recommend against boofing, unless you've got a really loose butthole. Doubt your Jeebus. Shut up. How many squats you do a day? It's good medicine for the corona. I do no squats. I don't do any squats.
I don't do no squats.
I had sexual intercourse earlier. That's rather squat-like exercise.
Yeah, I was thinking that in my head.
I'm glad you're not fucking Jeebus, but you're still him. Eric! Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Oh. Excusez-moi.
What I'm doing, getting my lung bump for corona. That's a fade out right there. That's a good bong rip. That's the kind of bong rip you ought to write home about. Dear Mom, boy, did I just have a bong rip. Bigfoot squats with sass. Good point.
I'm sure he does, or she, or it.
Breathe easy. Why do you like to change your name so much, Breathe Easy? Matthew? Yeah, I've seen him recently. Eric, do you think people are trying to profit off the coronavirus? It's just an aspect of capitalism that we should accept? Yeah. I don't think it's going to work. They're not going to be able to sell it cheap enough to outsell the supermarkets and stuff. There's an assumption that there's going to be a shortage. I don't believe there will be a shortage. I don't think there is a shortage. So they're going to lose money. It's a good point, Winston's mom.
What?
His mom says, yes, Doubt, and Jeebus said Doubt would leave $20 in the chat as a gift to host Doug. I thought it was very generous. I'm not sure Jeebus would agree. Wow, yeah, I don't know Winston's mom either.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
We just have to see what Doubt has to say about that. Yeah, I've seen the supermarket shelves. I've been there. But the thing is, they restock them the next day. There's only so much of a run people can make on goods before they're either out of money or have way too many of those goods. There's no reason to believe there's a big shortage of anything. It's ridiculous. 9 cases. Are you shutting down the country because of your 9 cases of of a virus. That's ridiculous. Hoarding types in Enneagram 5? I don't know. I have no concept of how easy or difficult it is to rapidly ramp up production of hand sanitizer or other goods. Well, neither do I. But the thing is, it's not like they're being delivered all the hand sanitizer at once. It's getting delivered as normal on a regular basis, and then it gets zipped up again. I should take my shirt to a tailor. This is not a shirt. This is a jacket. I don't have a shirt on underneath it. See, I just have bare chest. Wow, 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 wow. No one said there'd be a shortage, but people see the future, I guess, or just freaked out. So yeah, I'm going with freaked out. I only hoard video games and music. Well, those are good things to hoard. I feel like everybody's going to be hoarding boredom right now. I can't believe there are no basketball games on.
Duke was one of the first to pull out of something.
Yeah, I mean, everybody followed. I mean, the thing is, Duke pulled out of the tournament before the tournament canceled itself. But
I know. I was not happy about that.
I mean, I guess I'd hoard weed if I could afford to. But we got a fair amount of weed right now, and it's good weed, and Team Dai Tai 2. I'm from Brazil. Hi, Team Dai Tai 2. Hi, bro. Hi, Matias Sanchez. I cannot do weird science stuff with my NE and TI, okay, and TE. What I can do is talk to the country in a way that causes them to reevaluate the way we think and talk about things and make policy decisions. I can change the frame, and I will eventually here, but right now I'm tired. I'm already tired, and I'm only 30 minutes into this live stream, and I just woke up from a nap. So it just goes to show you how much I need to have sleepy week and just how much sleep required in sleepy week. You really got to catch up on all the sleep you lost when you were on the amphetamines, or else you're just gonna be So that's what I am attempting to do here is recover from the last burst of Adderall and then proceed forward into my taking the presidency. And how is that going to happen exactly? I don't know. Shit's percolating. People are thinking about it. Hambone's thinking about it. He came in just to tell me he was thinking about it. There's time enough, oddly. There's time enough if you can take the convention, broker convention or something. If Trump's like, fuck it, I don't even want to run. I don't even want to be president again, which he might at the end of this term. Well, maybe I could take the Republican nomination. We'll have to see what happens. Nothing like this has ever happened before. We don't know what the impacts exactly are going to be. They're going to be more and less significant than we expect, I'm sure, in multiple different vectors. How much would I be willing to give up to become president? I mean, I'm going to have to give up whatever's required to give up, I guess.
What is required for people? Where's that top-notch secret stuff?
What do you mean? How much would you be willing to give up?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's making the point that you're gonna have to maybe give up some of the lead. Yeah, I might have to give up some of the lead, Tom Dixon. That's true. Of course she will. She'll be my first lady.
Yeah.
Of course. No, Dave Matthews Band, it will not be allowed to play at my presidential ball. In fact, he'll be forbidden to go within 100 yards of the place. Bill Walton, not invited. I don't care if he's my hugest donor. Doesn't matter. He's not invited. Yeah, she'll be the first INFJ. First INFJ lady. No, we will not adopt you, LL with Rose. Will I support the disclosure? The disclosure of what? I mean, I'm in favor of transparency in general. I want to do something that makes everybody a lot more aware of what it means to be president. That takes the news away from the pundits and puts it in the hands of people more directly. Like lets people see what's actually going on more and explain what's going on, and not just try to spin shit all the time. And so then people have a much different understanding of it.
Yeah.
I think having evolution arguments and seeing TE users freak out on TV would be pretty entertaining. Oh, you mean of space people or whatever? Yeah, sure. If there's anything to disclose, I don't think there's any big secrets hidden, but maybe there are. If I find out about them, I'll tell people what they are.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I can adopt you if you have enough toilet paper to make me a billionaire of
Okay, once upon a time, there were some aliens, and they were flying around Earth, and then they had a problem with the spaceship, and they crashed into the Earth. And they said, "Oh, yeah, we crashed onto Earth. Here we are in New Mexico. What are we going to do?" And all of a sudden, some military people ran up and said, "Freeze! Get in this box!" And then they put him in a big box, and they put him in a car and drove him off someplace. And the aliens were like, "Oi, why are we in this box?" And then the military people are like, "Get out of the box now! You get over there in that cage." And then the aliens are like, "Oi, why are we getting put in a cage?" And so that's the story. That's what happened. That's the story of aliens.
Are they still there?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened after that. That's as far as I found out the truth so far. All I know is that the aliens had a lot of oys. Isn't being president steering the rudder on a city-sized ship? Yeah, well, this is the thing. Breathe easy. It's not a job that people understand well, and it's not a job that people typically do well. I will do a good job with the job because my name's Bob, and I like a lob. I want to lube up with some hand sanitizer? No, I don't want to lube up with any hand sanitizer. I don't like hand sanitizer in general.
Same page.
Hand sanitizer makes me think of bland panabizers. Nobody likes that.
No. You know what I want to do? So I want to start a viral thing. and it's people who use toilet paper to make a mummy contest. You know how like in the 50s they used to do those?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Then accuse them of wasting toilet paper.
yeah.
They'd be like, "Shame on you!
Mhm.
Your actions could kill somebody." That's everybody's favorite statement right now. You're going outside could kill somebody. What? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No. Yeah, they had to see how much they can use.
It is not okay for you to waste toilet paper in this fashion. Your actions could totally kill an old person
Oh my god.
right now. Okay? You choosing to go outside, that could kill an old person.
I don't know which one.
You better stop. You could kill dozens. Dozens of old people just by going outside. Talk about ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is.
We cannot operate in the world like that.
No. Using toilet paper at bridal showers, yeah, or baby showers. I remember those games. And at Halloween, we wrapped up as mummies. Yeah, as a game, exactly.
I can make people die just standing next to them. It's called being obnoxious as fuck. That's a pretty powerful super skill you
It
have.
really is. Wow.
Superpower, obnoxious man.
Damn.
Oh my god, he's so obnoxious.
What?
Whoa! And then you die.
Yeah.
True, Bacon, true. My actions could be killing dozens of people right now. Here's the thing, though, email anthrax. Nobody's gonna fucking die from this thing. It's gonna end up being nothing. Nobody's gonna die. Everybody's gonna be like, whatever. And Jesus Christ, it's like, you weird ass people with your weird ass ways.
Yep.
Obnoxious oxide. Noxious oxide.
Noxious oxide.
It's like nitrous oxide, but bad. No good comes from skating on with them whom you've mistaken for the one. Yeah, you're right. I should go do that.
What?
I should go start the potatoes or start the coals, one of the two. Thank you for reminding me. This is bomb. Should we draw this to a close, or do you want me to leave it on while I go do that and you check them, or what?
Either way is fine.
Which do you prefer?
Stopping it.
Okay. We'll see you guys later. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese, and if you do, you're probably out of the store now, so you can't get any more.